We return now, Allan, briefly to the subject of sledging, and some very tepid examples offered in the first part. I'd like something a little juicier from your many, many anecdotes of what you've heard, within reason, obviously.
Well, of course, but I think people ask me about the West Indies, and I said, we didn't ever have a problem with the West Indies. The only reason we weren't at the wicket that long. So, so the West Indies, they didn't have a chance to sledge it. They bowled us out very quickly. But I think Australians always been the one, and, well, I was probably lucky enough to have played against the greatest sledger of all was Dennis Lillee. Tomo didn't say much really, just mumbled and swore at you, and walked back and tried to knock your head off. And
bowled pretty quick.
And bowled pretty quick, yeah. But Dennis was up your nose all the time. He'd come and stand next to you, he'd be, he had that thing where he used to wipe his forehead and then he used to flick it at the batsman. You get Bundaberg and Coke all over you, and he said, and then he walked back. But I played against him, and I was playing really badly, and I was playing forward and missing. And eventually he walked up to me and he said, "Mate, do me a favour." And I looked at him and I said, "What's your problem?" He said, "Hold the bat still and I'll aim at it." And, as a batter, you've got nothing to say, really. You just got to turn around and carry him. Because if you start giving it back to him and he gets you out, he's going to see you off the park in any case. And, Dennis was one of these guys, he was up at you all the time, And, if you weren't playing well and you couldn't see the ball, he said, "I'm going to put a bell inside it so you can hear it because you can't see it, all these lines. So I think they were brilliant. Marshy, walk out to the wicket, I take guard, and Marshy asks if I got any family, and I think, oh, that's a bit hard. And I look around and say, yes. He said, you won't be seeing them again. And you look up and there's Tomo about to kick off at the side screen. So it's all those little remarks to upset you. But I think as a batter, I didn't bother me. The more they gave it to me, the more I tried and the more I got stuck in. And, we go back to the booing that Ponting's getting. And I think the booing, I got booed in Australia and I said, well, that's it, boys, I'm getting 100 because I'm going to show you guys. And I think when they do that to Ponting, I'm asking our crowd at the Oval, do not boo Ricky Ponting because he'll go and get 100. Booing doesn't, what does it do? It just gets the back up and the one. And I think Ponting just says, well, I'll go and get 100 if you want to boo me. And that's it. So let's be nice and clap when he comes on. And then maybe he won't get any runs.
I'm sure a wonderful round of applause. I've watched you, actually, around the boundary area, sharing a few lines with the crowd. Not many people bother to do that. That's just badinage, isn't it? Just being friendly.
No, it's not hard. After all, we're all human beings. So look, I think the sledging issue, I think the crowd, they get stuck into you. They pay their money. They want to have a few pints and have a bit of a laugh and take the mickey out of you. Look, depends on the individual and how they react to it. It never bothered me. I was always asked where my caravan was. Everyone thought I was a gypsy, and you just get on with it. You just have a laugh, you have a bit of a chuckle to yourself, and I think it's the way you react. If you really carry on as if it upsets you, then they'll just do it more. I went the other way. It didn't really upset me, to be perfectly honest, but they still gave it to me, so you can't win.